Hello and welcome to BBList's Guide to Shipping and Insurance. This video contains information for both sellers and buyers. To begin with, when an item is purchased through BBList, the shipping and insurance costs will always be at the buyer's expense. Shipping must be via a reputable carrier which provides online tracking facilities. The tracking number must be forwarded to both the buyer and BBList. When an offer is accepted, the seller will need to supply the cost and details of shipping and insurance to the buyer. BBList will tell you the city and country to where it will be shipped. This information will help you to obtain quotes for shipping and insurance. There are two crucial things to remember here. Firstly, if you do not use a tracked delivery service, we will not know when and if an item has been delivered. We'll have to rely on the buyer's integrity to tell us he has received the goods. We will not be able to pay you unless we can confirm the item has been delivered. If your parcel is tracked and you supply the tracking details, we will know when the item is delivered, and 24 hours later we can conclude the sale and pay you. Secondly, you must adequately insure the goods for shipping. If the buyer has agreed to an insured service and you have arranged the shipping, it is you who have to make any insurance claim. In the event of a claim, the buyer is refunded in full, so you will have to rely on the insurance to compensate you should the goods go missing or are damaged in shipping. You should always remember that your acceptance of the offer is not recorded until you provide details and cost of shipping. Don't think that you can skip this step. Only when you have accepted an offer and the buyer has agreed to your shipping quotation, or he has elected to collect the goods himself, can a sale be agreed and a transaction set up. Buyers, please note, should you, the buyer, wish to have the goods shipped to an address other than your main address, you must set a delivery address for the transaction before making a payment to us. We can't change the shipping instructions after they have been issued to the seller. To avoid confusion and disappointment, please visit the transaction page and set a delivery address before making a payment. After the buyer has deposited clear funds with BBList, the shipping instructions will be sent to the seller in the form of a PDF attachment to an email. The PDF will contain the buyer's details and shipping address, as well as showing the agreed selling price, shipping costs, and, if applicable, VAT. If you are selling to another EU country and this is an intra-EU zero-rated VAT sale, the buyer's EU VAT number will be provided. Before shipping, you should always check at this stage that the item is working and is as described in your listing. It is also your responsibility to ensure that all items are adequately and safely packed. When packing for shipping, carefully seal the item in a polythene bag. For delicate items, pack with shock-absorbent material such as foam, foam granules, or even crumpled newspaper. It is important that you pack the item carefully and shock-proof it well. Just imagine you're packing china. Seal the exterior of the box well. Should the item be damaged in shipping because you have neglected to protect it properly, you will be liable either to pay for reasonable repairs or have to accept the return of the item. You'll also be billed for the cost of shipping both ways. When goods are exported outside the EU, the value of the item will have to be declared for both insurance purposes and for customs purposes. Undervaluing for any reason will affect the value of any payout by an insurance company. Please ensure the address is clearly written. Also include the recipient's telephone number. The shipping company may need it. It's also a good idea to include a return address. After dispatch, you must log on to MyBB to provide a tracking number, name of the shipping company, and a website address, if available, for tracking the shipment. BBList staff need this information so we know when the item is delivered, allowing us to complete the sale promptly. Well, thank you for watching. Goodbye.